What's going on, people? Welcome to another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream. Today we got we got Houston against Duke. Semifinal matchup. I guess Final Four matchup. That's how March Madness talks about it. We got a Final Four matchup to determine who plays Florida in the college basketball final on Monday. We're gonna do our normal thing. We're gonna do grids during breaks. We're gonna watch the game while it's on. And this is the last college basketball stream I'm doing because I won't be able to do the final. So this is it, people. We go on to the playoffs after this. Big up to Jen Will. Good to see you. But yeah, before we get into things, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Very important forms of engagement for the growth of a YouTube channel. We got Houston inbounding with 0.3 left on the shot clock. So this is definitely not going to work. And a turnover for Houston on their first possession. Yeah, I watched the end of Florida and Auburn. It was a pretty good game. I think I cursed Auburn because it was a close game every time I checked the box score throughout the whole second half. And then I turned it on and Florida just took over. So any Florida fans in here, my bad. Absolutely chaotic first possession. That did not look like basketball. It looked like volleyball. The way the ball kept getting batted in the air, nobody able to come down with the rebound. You got a foul on Maluach early, sending one of the Houston players to the free throw line. Quentin Grimes is trying to lose the Sixers tank game. He's got many points in the last quarter, and it's 111-109. Who are they playing? Who the hell are they playing? Damn. Sounds like a phone is ringing, but I don't think it's from my floor. That's loud as hell, though. Timberwolves. Damn, the Wolves are losing to the Sixers? That's shameful. And then it scored a buzzer beater. Like to end the game? Okay, it wasn't a shooting foul, but Houston passes into an open three. LJ Cryer, what a name. We got a professional athlete named Cryer. We got the La Llorona of college basketball out here. Flagg beats his man easily. Doesn't quite know what to do when he meets the double team at the basket. Kon Knueppel does a better job. Pump fake. Goes up. Free throws. Oh, Ant hit the buzzer beater to extend their lead. Got it. Got it. Kon Knueppel makes his first free throw. I'm excited for the women's final tomorrow. Big upside. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope everybody that's watching this is doing well. This should be a good game. Tomorrow's college basketball final between UConn and South Carolina should be a good game. You got really the two powerhouse programs in women's basketball going against each other. So that's awesome. And then the final should be interesting. It's a shame, but I won't be able to watch it. I have a commitment 6 to 9 every Monday. So it's not gonna work. Houston misses but gets another offensive rebound. Surprisingly, they're doing pretty well on the boards considering that Maluach is on Duke. But they don't get a basket from this possession. They're showing one of the Houston players on the bike. Oh. As always, man. Every chance to slander Arsenal, we will do so. We would definitely do so. Flag to the basket. Can't go. It just doesn't fall. It hung on the rim for a little bit. Maluach couldn't get the tip in. Damn, and then Houston misses the other way. So many missed shots. This is the opposite of that one Alabama game where they decided to go crazy. Man, 5 points in the first 3 minutes of this game. Whole ton of bricks. Another miss. Flagg goes the other way. Flagg slows it up, finds Sion James in the corner. He misses himself. So we got more misses. I think he's a United fan. Flagg on the perimeter. Step back 3 from number 4 on Houston. And another miss. All right, Proctor. I don't feel like you've shot the ball yet. We need to make from you. These teams are 1 for 13 from the field. Houston is 1 for 9, though. Duke is 0 for 4. So there's the offensive rebounding. Oh! Flagg throws up an easy lob for Maluach, but he doesn't know what's coming. Another wasted opportunity. 5 points in the first 4 minutes, potentially, but I think we're going to get a shooting foul. I think we might get some free throws here. Yeah, this is a pretty universally a fuck Arsenal program that we're running here at Toronto Hoop Talk. So 4 minutes in, still only 1 made field goal. So if you like missed shots, this is the game for you. And the second free throw goes up and goes in. So the 6th point of the game. Maluach out of the game. I think that's because of foul trouble. I don't know if he actually, you know what? I know he got the Duke's first foul. I don't know if he got the second one, though. Duke only has 2 fouls in the game so far. 5 offensive rebounds for Houston. Maluach in foul trouble and not getting rebounds. That is not great. Kon Knueppel hits a 3, though, giving Duke the lead. What time of the day is it for you guys? Duke misses another shot at the basket. The ball gets corralled. Oh my God. Most chaotic start to a basketball game I've seen in a minute. 11:36 a.m. Okay. Wait, no, that's what it is now. I'm saying like for Premier League games. So hold on. If that's the case, you're probably looking at like stupid late at night. Another miss from Houston. I forget this guy's name. I think it's Caleb something. I think it's Caleb Foster. Kon Knueppel off a screen. Passes it to Flagg. Flagg from 3. Knocks it down. So 2 threes. 2 threes from Duke. Have them up 8-6. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess you're looking at the earlier kicks then for that time, right? Because I feel like the later kicks would still be kind of late. But also, I don't know. I feel like if you can afford to be late, I actually think it would be kind of cool to like have parties and stuff to watch games. Proctor with a floater. Duke, I think they've made shots 3 out of their last 4 possessions. So they're exiting the shooting slump. Because low-key, I feel like for me, I mean, less so the older I get, but like when I was like in 19, 20, 21, the idea of like watching sports at midnight after like, or even while having people over sounds like a great time. At least it's 1:30 a.m. now. 1:30 might be a little bit late, but I feel like 11 to midnight as a starting time might be pretty decent. Proctor Proctor the Flag, pull up 3. And finally, Duke misses a 3. They were on a bit of a run. Another step back 3 for Houston. This one rims out as well. Flag in transition. Really, really poor job of Houston. Really poor job of transition defense from Houston there. Gave Flag way too much of an easy lane to the basket. Easy pull-up jumper for Houston. They miss. Flag with the rebound. Foster pushes the break. We're actually winning versus the Bucks. Bucks are in a tough spot, man. They're going absolutely nowhere without Dame. I don't know, like, if it shows, but I feel like the vibes would be horrible because Giannis hates his life. Thanasis isn't even there. Dame is hurt, is not hurt, but has the blood clot issue. Houston gets to the free throw line here. And we have our first commercial break, which means we have our first grid coming up. We messed this one up already? Okay. 580. Hold on. There must be a bunch of new ones. You know what? We'll just keep going chronological order. 581. And Kuzma's a bum. This is a fact. This is an absolute fact. Born outside of the 50 states and DC. Okay, I like this. Foreign Clippers. Who's an old foreign Clipper that I can think of? Zubac, too new. Lob City era. Did they have Pablo Prigioni? I think I remember Pablo Prigioni as a Clipper. Kai Jones for the Mavs. I didn't know he wasn't from the U.S. 0.01. Unreal pull right there. The lowest possible rating you could. I think that's the lowest number that they could possibly have. But yeah, anybody in the chat remember Prigioni as a Clipper? Oh, he's from the Bahamas. They quietly have a team then, because I think they have Ayton, Buddy Hield, and somebody else as well. Eric Gordon, I want to say. Somebody kind of random. Okay, Clippers and Bucks. Clippers and Bucks. That one feels kind of random. Patty Mills? Okay. Now that we've entered Patty Mills, 0.5, that's a great pull. I can look up if Pablo Prigioni did play on the Clippers. Pablo Prigioni. Pablo Prigioni did play on the Clippers, so we would have been good. We would have been good for that. Okay, Mavs and Rockets. Oh, Alec Burks as a role player? Yeah, he's solid. He does his job. Okay, Chandler Parsons is, I think, too obvious for this one. Is this a good thing or bad? For what? Is it a good thing or a bad thing that you like Alec Burks? Okay, the game is back, so we're going to pivot from the grid to the game. But yeah, we got Duke up 14-8. Nah, man, Alec Burks is a solid role player. I don't think there's any shame in liking solid role players. They're needed too. Necessary part of the NBA. LJ Cryer. What a name, man. They have his major listed. That's what they do for college players now. They say that he majors in health. Wait, what? There's a time. What? Bro, they came from commercial, showed one free throw. They're going back to commercial. Criminal activities. This is why we grid. This is why we grid. Okay. Might have to. I'm gonna put a pause on this because Chandler Parsons isn't a good enough answer. Clippers and Rockets. Okay, there's a bunch of options because there was the big Chris Paul trade that had a bunch of small pieces. But we can pick Montrezl Harrell. We can pick Lemon Pepper Lou. Michael Redd for Mavs. Oh, Mavs Bucks. I didn't even know he played for the Mavs. Oh, what? Damn. Never mind. Anyways, it's busted. The bracket's busted. Okay, is Montrez popular? No, Montrez is a great option. Okay. And then for this, you know what? We can find out how popular Chandler Parsons is. 24%. Yeah, that's too popular. Bucks Mavs. Yogi Ferrell for which one? I think it would be Clippers. Damn, I was wrong. But yeah, this one's busted already. Rockets for 20,000. What about Carmelo? 3%. Nice. Okay. Born outside of the States to get 20,000. Fuck, we looked up the list yesterday. Damn. Who do I remember that was random? Jason Terry for Mavs and Bucks. You know what? Why not? Good answer. Let's go Tony Parker. Oh, he didn't get 20,000. Damn. I did not know he didn't get 20,000. Ooh, all teams. Okay, we got Raptors. Okay, let me lock in. Hold on. Let me free my hands up. Let me lock in. Raptors, Warriors, Alfonso McKinney. Okay. Raptors, Bulls, James Johnson. Raptors, Thunder. This one's a little bit more tricky. Sebastian Telfair. There you go. Raptors time. You know I come with the sub 1%. Okay. Thunder Wizards. There was a Russ trade. So I'm trying to think who went back in the Russ trade. Anyways, the game is back. So we'll work on this after the break. Jordan Bell. Yo, this guy's Jordan Bell knowledge is elite. I don't know if there's anybody else with better Jordan Bell knowledge. Oh, what a pass. I think that, who was that? Isaiah? No, number 6. I don't even know who that is. What a pass underneath the basket. It's a shame a bucket didn't come out of it. Yo, numbers, even though that was a turnover and this turnover is going to lead to a transition bucket, I like the vision of number 6. I think he went to Oregon. I just remember him being a really early second round pick and people thought he could have been a first round pick. Oh, this grid is looking nice. We still don't have anything over 1% yet. Cavs, Warriors. Is there anybody that switched sides? Is there anybody that switched sides in the war? Yo, this game, by the way, has fucking stunk. 14-9. Another missed free throw. Thank God for grids. Ooh. Missed free. A second missed free throw leads to an offensive rebound. How many offensive rebounds have been in this game so far? I want to say it's like eight in the first 9 minutes. Brad Wanamaker, Warriors, Wizards. Anderson Varejao for. Oh, Anderson Varejao. That's a good pull. That's a good pull. Brad Wanamaker for Wanamaker. That's an unreal name. I can't wait for the next commercial break. We got our names. Oh, I say that I can't wait for the next commercial break. They granted my wishes. Okay, where is it? Wanamaker for Warriors, Wizards. Anton Jameson. Oh, I feel like that's better than Verjao. 3%. Yeah, Verjao, that's a. I feel like if people who look them up, they're gonna pick him because he's the like more known name. Okay, Cavs Thunder. Cavs Thunder. Who was on those? Oh, Kendrick Perkins, but he's too popular. There's got to be some lesser known guys. Thunder and Wizards. Again, there had to have been somebody in that Russ trade. And then for Bulls Cavs, there definitely was somebody that switched sides. Definitely was somebody. Hold on. Oh, Kirk Heinrich. Wait, Scotty Hobson is for what? Which one? Cavs Thunder. Okay. Wait, what? Kirk? Oh fuck! I messed it up. Damn. Okay. Cavs Thunder. I'm so sure he played for the Cavs, bro. What the hell? Who am I thinking of? That's whack. Oh my god, I hate that. Anyways, so this one's messed up. Now that it's messed up, we may as well find out how Larry Hughes. You know what? Let's do it. Fuck, that was such a good answer too. We just would have been one away. This would have been an excellent grid. My bad, people. I messed that up. I did a J.R. Smith against the Warriors. 5+ assists per game in a season. Is Andre Miller popular? You know what? We'll figure this out later. Oh, oh, nah, bro. In this case, what I did is way worse than anything Maresca did. I'm worse than Maresca. Knueppel with the ball. Foster goes left into the paint with authority. It doesn't touch the rim. Duke used the whole 30 seconds there, but it's 18-9. Duke with the lead. Yeah, so it's really looking like we're going to get Duke, Florida. We're going to get Walter Clayton Jr. Walter Clayton Jr. against this Duke super team. I feel like that Houston player just dribbled it off his own foot, but right to his teammate, almost like a perfect pass. But then he turns it over himself. Go Florida. Yeah, let's make one thing clear. We're never cheering for Duke. I just acknowledge that they're definitely the best team, but we're never cheering for this team. What the hell? That is not basketball heritage. Cheering for Duke is absolutely not basketball heritage. Houston is 3 for 16. They came all this way just to shit the bed against Duke. Knueppel, a floater, or like a little push shot that missed so bad it was a perfect pass to the guy underneath the rim. Proctor misses, gets the rebound, misses again. The amount of missed shots, man. What a disaster. By the way, Genwell. Oh, I already talked yesterday about how tough the NFL grids are, right? We'll do one NFL grid just for you to see how bad it is. It's horrible. Like I will complete a grid. Okay, unless there's statistical ones, those make it easier. But I'll complete like one grid out of 11. So like my standards for wanting low scores are way different in NFL. I just want to finish the goddamn thing. I will put a 70% answer. I don't care. Maluach back in the game. So they have this lead, mostly without their star center anchoring the paint. Maluach, good job of contesting. Ooh, another offensive rebound for Houston. Bam has a double-double, 25, 10, and 4. Anything before 2009, I can't remember names. That's why it's good to have some OGs, man. Digger Ocean and Bayesian Reds, they blessed us for this game. Hero is out and Rozier should be eliminated. Isn't he? Where is he? Isn't he on the Hornets? And a missed free throw from Houston. These shooting stats, man. This guy's 0 for 3 from the field and 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Oh, finally made a free throw. Wait, he's still on the Heat. What the hell? Oh, yeah, he is. He got traded from the Hornets to the Heat. Did he get hit with the suspension? Oh, you know, the investigation probably isn't over. Yo, did he finesse it? Did he do all the gambling and finesse the whole system? Maluach blocked at the basket, bro. Okay, with Maluach, you can see that he's late to basketball in life because there's certain things that happen that just shouldn't happen. He should not be getting blocked there. He should not have missed 2 dunks in an earlier game. So that'll happen as it happens, but he'll get better at the sport. Zion James to who is that guy? Number 18. I don't think I've seen him get any minutes in the tournament, unless I'm mistaken. But he shows up, misses a 3, blows an assignment in the corner. He's out there playing like me. Ooh, Crier, pump fake, feeds the guy who hasn't made a single shot, who finally makes a single shot. And Houston, suddenly on a little 6-0 run to make it a 3-point game. Bradley Beal having a single. Wait, what? He dropped a song? What? Okay, back to this. Nuggets and Celtics. Oh, having a single point. I thought you said he had bars. A single point? I mean, that makes sense, though. Like, he's washed. The team is a mess. Everybody probably hates him. You know, I would probably have a single point as well in those circumstances. Lakers Celtics though. How many people have made that switch? I know Shaq did, but he's too obvious of an answer. But whenever Shaq is a part of something, he gets a lot of the votes. So we probably don't have to get too crazy beyond that. Oh yeah, Rondo. Rondo's probably gonna get votes too. If we can come up with a third name though, that'll probably be really low because Rondo and Shaq will get a lot of votes. Jawan Howard, you know what? I'm trusting you, even though I have no memory of this guy. Ooh, guess not. Okay, we can cook anyways now. The grid's broken. Rondo, 32. Yeah, not great. 10 plus rebounds per game in a season. Let's shoot for the stars. What about Sellinger? No. Hornets. Biombo had to do it once, surely. No? Okay. Shooting for the stars. 10 and 5. 10 and 5. 10 and 5. Randomly. Oh, wait. Westbrook, would he get a. Let's see how many things he got here. Westbrook got 32. That's a decent chunk. 5 plus assists per game. You know what? Let's try something. Somebody from those really bad Lakers teams. Did Jeremy Lin ever have 5? Did he do this? No. Okay. Yeah, this one's going to be really bad. Nuggets, 5 assists a game. Andre Miller. 5%. Okay, we got this one in the bag then. Nuggets. If this prompt ever comes up again, we have something. Nuggets and Hornets. Lakers and Hornets. Not Mark Williams. Ramon Sessions though. 0.9. Fuck. Okay, that was a good one. Hold on. He definitely did the MVP season. Yeah, Russ. Russ definitely got it. He's a pretty popular answer. 32%. Ooh, Nuggets Celtics. Jeff Green. Okay, Jeff Green would have been too popular of an answer. Okay, that grid was cursed. Ooh, Dwight for 10 rebounds on the Hornets. That would have been interesting. Okay, we'll revisit this. But bro, give me a good Heat first round pick. I'm thinking Norris Cole. Duke have missed their last 5 field goal attempts. Absolute disaster. Bro, it's not. You know what it is too. It's not even just that they're not making shots. These teams are both so well. Houston more than Duke. So, oh my God, what a block by Flagg. So inefficient getting into their offense. They sit around and just dribble away 12 seconds, and then they really start their like sets with what 18 seconds to go. Dilly dally some more, like killing the pace of the game, not making shots. At least Flagg is getting busy now. Good turnaround jumper from the free throw, but he misses. Good, like he created a good shot for himself. Nah, just ooh. Okay, you're talking about people who get traded, drafted, and then traded on draft night. Nah, I think they have to have been like actually don't know, bro. We could pick somebody and find out. We could pick somebody and find out. Oh, big steal by Sion James. Duke in transition. Houston did a good job of getting back, though. Duke started 7 for 14 and has been 0 for 7 since. Flag to Maluach. Easy dunk for Maluach. And one. Yo, they're showing a lot of replays of something like super basic. Just get to the goddamn free throw. Damn. Oh, they're showing field goal percentage. I thought they were showing free throw percentage. 87% from the field. But that's because he basically just throws up, he just finishes dunks. I mean, fuck it, Karan Butler. That would be a good answer. Yeah. Yeah, Karan Butler, that's a really good answer. Sion James subs out. No, bro, this is definitely less popular. This is definitely less popular. We're going to go with this one. Damn, an air ball from Houston. Still no shot to touch the rim. 4 seconds left. Duke wrestles the ball out. Another turnover, man. Houston's offense is stinky. This is horrible. I feel like that's happened 3 or 4 times already in this game, where a shot, an air ball, will turn into a perfect pass. That's not good, though, for it to happen at such a high volume. Tyrese Proctor banks a shot in. I don't know if he called bank, though. We traded away our picks. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. You guys needed to stock up during a championship window. We got another defensive possession, another turnover from Houston. Well, another air ball, really. But yeah, Duke's defense carrying them to the final at this point. Hashtag heat culture. Foster to the basket. Another air ball. This has to be, they have to be setting a record for air balls in this game. Houston has no points in the last 3.5 minutes. And they are going to continue to have no points because that is a missed three. Ooh, Flagg sets up somebody open in the corner. They pass the ball around. Knueppel from the corner knocks down the open three. Cash money, man. I really have left the tournament realizing that I should have been higher on Kon Knueppel. Yes, I endorse this though. I endorse this, man. Incredibly, incredibly disappointing player. Crazy athlete though. But yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Oh no, what the hell? Number 6 did completely lost his man. He didn't even do anything special. Ooh, Flagg crossover, goes the other way, gathers, sets up an easy dunk for his man. 28-17. Under 3 minutes to go. Duke in control. Ooh. And we have another commercial. Back to the grid we go. What name did you put in? Ron. See, how do you find the spelling of that name? Actually, I can just scroll through. Ron. This guy, Ronnie? 2%. Wow. I did not know people would know of this guy. Phoenix Suns. Who did they pick in the first round? They've definitely made some weird picks. Yes, we already got the Napier would have been solid. Shabazz Napier would have been solid. Suns, no, there's got to be somebody. There's somebody good too, because people don't know shit about the Suns. Oh, big up. No, so I didn't see the exact number, but I saw that the prices. I heard about the prices dropping tonight. That it was supposed to happen. So that's a good number. That's a solid number. Appreciate the heads up though. Bro, new thing to the channel. We do grids during commercial breaks. So if you have knowledge that could help the grid, run it up. TJ Warren, I like it. I like TJ Warren. 0.1%. Great answer. Okay. A net could be New Jersey or Brooklyn in the a first round pick that they would have made. I think the modern Nets people would know. I'm thinking like KG Paul Pierce era people wouldn't know. That's what I'm thinking. Bro, it's usually like 140, 150. James Young? Ooh, I remember this name. Ooh, never mind. Do you think he who need a starting point guard would trade for IQ 11th pick and Rozier and Anderson? Well, we have a Heat fan here, so you can ask him. Speaking of things that we have here, though, we also have Sarcasm City here. Big up to everybody pouring in from the Yardman Show. This is Toronto Hoop Talk. We are a basketball streaming community, and we are watching a Final Four matchup between Duke and the University of Houston. A matchup that features some pretty prominent prospects for the NBA draft. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We watch the game. When the game is on break, we do grids here, which is like the basketball equivalent of football bingo, I would suppose. But yeah, this is where we're at. Big up to everybody pouring in. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 250 subs. But yeah, we're out here. Yeah, no, it's really bad out here, Genwo. It's really bad out here. But I also do that shit IQ here. Oh, yeah, you traded for Quickly, too. Okay, we'll go back to the game because it's back on from break. Duke is up 10. Houston is shooting free throws. But yeah, like I said, big up to everybody who poured in from the raid. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come playoff time, you guys are probably going to see me on Sarcasm City's playback for the watch-alongs. But yeah, big up to Flawless as always, man. Big up to Flawless as always. 28-19, Kon Knueppel with the ball. Cooper Flagg, ISO, goes left, too big for the defender, gets to the rim and then misses the look right there. The offensive rebound ends up falling to Cooper Flagg, who actually pulls off a ridiculously difficult up and under with the contact. I've seen Flagg miss 2 to 3 very easy shots at the basket today. Very easy shots. And then he makes this one, which is by far the hardest shot that he's taken. With the contact, up and under. puts them at the free throw line. Puts him at the free throw line with a chance to make it a 12-point game. God damn. Well, one has to go since Rodgers won't pay the luxury tax. RJ IQ is gone draft night or in the summer. Yeah, I think it makes sense. And I think if from that standpoint, it's probably RJ because IQ's contract is much trickier than RJ's. Damn, this guy. When guards get switched onto Maluach, they don't punish him or hunt that mismatch in the slightest, which is kind of refreshing to see. Because as a big that's a rim protector, when you get switched onto the guards on the perimeter, that can't be a weakness at the next level. Maluach goes up to catch a lob, is fouled, so 2 free throws for Khaman Maluach. 1:28 to go in the first half. RJ is more expendable. Definitely. Especially because we have like this just a shit ton of wings. And the contract is very tradable. And it's probably time to pay him pretty soon anyways. So a lot of reasons. After this, we'll do an NFL one. Sounds good. We'll do one NFL grid just to show you guys how difficult it is. Then we'll go back to the NBA grids. Yo, Marcus, you better have some good answers, bro. We're in the Jen Will in the chat, legendary grid player. Sai, he's come in clutch pretty a decent amount too. RJ values more than the 11, especially if it's just Rozier coming back. I mean, you got to take the L at some point with the when you have to trade like a player, that's when you take an L from a value standpoint, like we did with Pascal. And if we decide we have to trade somebody, then we kind of are in that position with RJ again. I don't know about shit. I don't even watch. Okay, cool. Then we'll do an NFL one later. We'll go back to the NBA grids. But I'll do an NFL one maybe at the end of the game. 32-25 for Duke. Flagg. Actually, number 13 on Houston did a great job of staying in front of him. But Flagg, persistent, gets to the basket, dumps it off to Maluach, who gets back to the free throw line. A lot of free throws for Maluach today. Yo, it's not even that, like, because I feel like if you go back to like look into old players, the information won't even retain. Like, for some reason, some players just get stuck in your memory, and I think going with that is the best you can do. Why is KPJ balling like this? Sometimes he does that, man. Sometimes he shows you the first round pick ability. Is there a raid? Yeah, there was a raid. There was a Sarcasm City raid. But yeah, big up to you, Kobe, because we've been doing grids ever since. You changed like the streaming game for me, because grids during breaks, they come in clutch. Did you hear about the Australian MMA coach that ICE sent a general for what gang members were coming at him and then they deported him? No, I did not hear about that, but that's wild as hell. Very out of context, but that's wild as hell. Big up, Joel. Damn. Okay, Houston making it a 6-point game. We got a 3 from LJ Cryer. LJ Cryer has 12 of the team's 28 points. He is single-handedly keeping Houston in the game. Duke is going to have the last possession. They're going to dribble it out, take the last shot. I'm assuming. But yeah. 7 seconds to go. Flagg. Slip screen from Proctor. Proctor, in a pick and pop situation, gets off a wide open 3, misses it. And with 0.2 to go, the first half is going to end. Okay, so on to grids. onto grids. Shout out to everybody in here. This grid is already fucked, so you know what? We'll just move on. Start fresh. There's a bunch of new people in here. So for anybody who's new to this, you have to think about the answer that's as like rare as you can possibly think, because you get basically points for coming up with guesses that nobody else comes up with. So for let's say Knicks and Mavericks, right? Like Porzingis is an answer, but Porzingis is probably very, very, very common. So I'm actually gonna go for Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee, 0.8%. That's a great answer. Like almost nobody thought of this guy. So that's what we do. Knicks and Rockets. See, but bro, Kidd would also be like bare people would think of Jason Kidd. And how it works essentially is that they add up the score of all the percents, and the lower the score, the better. So for example, I think our best, we had 23 yesterday. That's the best score we've ever come up with. And then you get a 100-point penalty for wrong guesses. So you just get 9 guesses. And yeah, if you get something wrong, it fucks the whole thing up. But okay, 10,000 rebounds for their career. I want to say, but I feel like Dwight would be too easy of an answer. People know Dwight. People know Dwight too much. But like, do people know Dwight as a Wizard? I don't know. The problem with these grids is that people look up the answer and they pick names that they like. Ooh, Bosch for who though? Which team did Bosch play for here? I'm tripping. Did he end off his career somewhere else? Because I thought it was just Raptors in Miami. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay, guys. My memory is telling you. Oh, sorry. My memory is telling me that Dennis Smith Jr. played for the Jazz. Did he play for the Jazz? No, he played for the Nets. I knew he played for a scrubby tanking franchise. Okay, Rockets and Knicks. Rockets and Knicks. Wait, is this the team Pablo Prigioni played for? Okay, if you guys remember Pablo Prigioni playing for the Rockets, I'm gonna put in Prigioni, but he already burnt me once today. Tyson Chandler for a player for these two teams. But no. Hold on. Tyson Chandler, still think relatively popular. If you guys remember Prigioni as a Rocket, I'm locking in Prigioni because no, you don't remember him? Fuck. Okay. I'm not gonna chance it then because I already got burnt once by him. Samson who, bro? One of the Twin Towers. Who is this Samson, brother? Yo, if Russell Westbrook suited up for the Jazz the one time he got traded there, I feel like he would have been a good answer for the Wizards. Or Ralph Sampson, for which one? Put the category as well. Because a name like Ralph Sampson, I'm rolling. Daquan Jeffries, for what category though? Knicks Rockets? Bet. Okay. Daquan Jeffries. 0.10. Rockets for rebounds? I'm just waiting for you to respond before I lock this in. But I'm down to put this. Like, I don't know shit about Ralph Sampson. And if Marcus is wrong, we're just gonna hate the guy. Oh, Knicks Rockets. Oh, okay. We already went with Daquan Jeffries. And Daquan Jeffries was an amazing answer too. Knicks Wizards. Wait. Did Ariza play for the Jazz or the Knicks? I don't think so. Who else played for those bum ass Wizards? Wait. Devin Harris played for both of these teams, right? Devin Harris, 6%. Okay, not like 6% is solid, but we've been getting some really low percentages. But yeah, Devin Harris for these two teams. 10,000 career 10,000 plus career rebounds. Did Chris Kaman play? No. Who was their championship center? It was Brendan Haywood. I don't know if he got boards like that, but I feel like Chris Kaman low-key got a lot of boards. Jeff Green, Jazz Wizards. Yes, Jeff Green is a solid answer. 12%. Damn. Carlos Boozer for Rockets and Jazz. Carlos Boozer. Damn. Yeah, Sai, I feel like you're on a run. Mike Bibby for Knicks and Wizards. Mike Bibby. 0.9. Shit. Okay. This one was solid too. It was messed up. Okay, we're going to just test Dwight here. Dwight Howard, 22%. See, you can't ever pick somebody like Dwight for these because he's way too popular. Okay, we're going to just... Tyson Chandler. 18%. Not that bad. It could have been worse. Okay, for this though, for the Rockets, we're not going to go Hakeem. We're not going to go... Who else was a Rocket? There's some bigger names. We're not going to go for these ones. Nah, bro. Hakeem is way too popular. But yeah, big up Flawless, bro. Like he says, run up the likes. Sub to the channel. 250 on the road to 250 subs. That's where we're at. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. We're just gonna need a reference in the chat. From somebody else. Rockets 10,000. Who did they had? Oh, wait, did they have Dallenberg? Guys, do you think Dallenberg racked up 10,000 rebounds? Because he played a lot of basketball. I feel like Dallenberg, you know what? Fuck this shit, bro. This one's messed up already. Nah, Dallenberg never got. Okay, clean start. Nah, Yao is generational popular, bro. Next level popular. There's never been a player as popular as Yao Ming. But yeah, man, get the man to 250 subs, man. That's what we're here for. But shit, yeah. Next grid. Rookie of the year? I've never seen this category before. Rookie of the year, it has to be for the team too, or is it just a rookie of the year that so happened to cross paths with the franchise? Like, rookie of the year is tough because like there's no way that it has to be like a rookie of the year for these teams, because there would only be like one answer for a lot of these teams. Okay, if you guys both want to do NFL, we can do NFL one time. Okay, so 3,000 yards passing in a season. Let's go to Jake Plummer. Ooh, okay. Chargers, that's too fuck. Okay, wait. Stokely. Okay, 9%. Chargers, Colts. There has to be some. Okay, that's tough. Colts, Titans. Oh, wait, bro, Joel, do you know if Zach Pascal was a Titan? Yo, Doug Flutie is crazy. What a pull. Yo, Doug Flutie, that's a crazy answer. Bro, Blake who? And for what category? Titans and Bucks. That's a crazy combo. Who made that switch? Somebody on the Patriots, on the Bucks Super Bowl team that may have been a Titan. Who could it be? They had Gio Bernard, Leonard Fournette. Damn, see, this is the thing. These NFL grids are not impossible, but they're very, very difficult. Okay, so this is the tricky thing here. Vincent Jackson is definitely an answer, but I feel like he's way too popular of an answer. Way too popular. Bucks Chargers. Bucks Chargers. Is there a backup quarterback? Dwight Freeney for Chargers and Colts? You know what? Why not? 5%. 5%. That's a great pull. That's a great pull. You know what? This grid, we have 4 down and we don't have anything above 10%. That's good for an NFL one. That's very good for an NFL one. Also, we got to know if the Titans get credit for the Oilers, because we could go Warren Moon here. But I feel like Warren Moon and Steve McNair would be like very popular answers. I also don't know if they have anybody else. Like, did Mariota even get to 3,000? Bro, I don't even know who the second name is. I'll look this up later, though. Fuck, we got to think of Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. This is whack. This is very whack. Okay, Bucks and Broncos. Bucks and Broncos. Wait, Vince Young played for the... Vince Young for what? He played for the Bucks / Titans? Oh, of course he played on the Titans. Wow, I'm tripping. Whoa, Vince Young is a great... Oh, whoa, did he get to 3,000, though? Fuck it, let's find out. No, he didn't. Damn. Anyways, the grid is busted. Okay, now that the grid is busted, we can just get our shit off. Did Zach Pascal play for both these teams? No, he didn't. Damn. Okay. Damn. Failure Chargers Bucks. Yeah, see, these are the type of names, man. These are the type of names. 0.6. Titans and Bucks. See, there's probably an offensive lineman or something. No, there's probably a kicker. Wait, did Nick Folk kick for the Bucks? Nah, I don't think so. Ooh, no, fuck. I was gonna say Gabbert, but he played for the Jags, not the Titans. Yo, this is what I'm saying, but he probably had 2,800 and like 1,000 on the ground, right? Like that's what happens. Whoa, this is a great pull. Josh Freeman. Oh, never mind. Not a great pull. Bucks and Titans. Yo, this is pissing me off because I know that there's a player and I just can't, like, in my head I can like envision like the player. I can't think of the name though. There's a receiver. Like that's why I think I went Zach Pascal. There's a receiver in my head. Julio. Oh, Julio. Here's the thing. It should be a sick answer, but because it's Julio, people who look these things up and then play the game after, for some reason, I don't even know what the fun in that is. They're going to pick Julio. Yeah, see? Julio, 29%. But who remembers Julio for being a Buck or a Titan? Who? Okay, let's do one more of these. 1,000-yard rushing season? 1,000-yard rushing season? Okay. Ooh. Did Beanie Wells ever hit 1,000 one time? Oh, did Chris Johnson hit 1,000 for the Cardinals? First team AP All-Pro? Wait. First team AP All-Pro for the Dolphins is tough because, bro, you know how good you have to be first team All-Pro? You know how for the fucking Dolphins? You know what? No, but Dan Marino would be so popular. You know what? This guy went 17-0. He went 17-0. Surely he made, you know what? Oh, what a pull. We pulled a running back from the 70s for Dolphins first team AP All-Pro. Okay, we have to keep this grid. We have to keep this grid intact. Commanders first team AP All-Pro. Ryan Kerrigan, I feel like I don't know if he did it though. I like Clinton Portis, but I don't see in his time though, being the best running back in the NFC, that would be tough. I don't know about Clinton Portis. Okay, I'm nervous. I'm gonna abandon this one. First team AP All Pro, 1,000-yard rushing season. This is easier because you can. There's too many popular names. Like for this one, you can go. First team AP All Pro. I feel like we can go Sean Alexander. Sean Alexander, 2%. I'm cooking right now. For an NFL grid, this is an unreal start. Okay, Cardinals and Dolphins. Cardinals and Dolphins. Cardinals and Dolphins. Hold on. Is this a Ryan Fitzpatrick? No, it's not. Ryan Fitzpatrick is cash money in this game, by the way. Okay. No, never mind. Nobody's coming to mind. Oh, Jeff Wilson. 9%. Really? You guys know Jeff Wilson like that? Crazy. I did not mean to do that. Commanders and Niners. Commanders and Niners. Commanders and Niners. Well, it's so it can't be Debo, by the way, because to qualify for this game, you have to have suited up in and played in a game. So Debo wouldn't count. I feel like there's a special teamer though. Maybe a quarterback? Did Josh Johnson play for the Commanders? Probably. Carlos Dansby for Arizona. Oh, what an answer. Carlos Dansby is amazing. Carlos Dansby is amazing. Washington and San Francisco, though. There's got to be somebody. There's got to be somebody. I'm thinking like in my head, it's a receiver. Okay, I'll move on. Washington and Arizona. Oh, Colt McCoy. 15%. 15% of people know Colt McCoy on the Commanders. That's shocking. Okay, 1,000 yards in a year on the ground. Let's go with 1,000 yards on the ground. Do you guys think no Emmitt Smith would be too popular? Oh, okay. Trent Williams is good, but I feel like he would be too popular. Yeah, I think Trent Williams would be too popular. Wait, no, there's gotta be a lesser known person. Like a receiver, a random ass receiver. Or a running back. Wait, who are the running backs? They have Eckler, McNichols. I don't know about McNichols. What about the defensive pieces? Okay, so they had Jeremy Chin last year. Anybody in the front seven? Louvu, Wagner, no. The edge rushers, wait. Did they ever have Leonard Floyd? No, they didn't. Okay, I feel like this one might be too difficult. I feel like it might be because we're out here struggling. So I'm really super casually just going to pivot to basketball. We can revisit that one later. An MVP. This is a lot. Okay, MVPs for the Lakers. Let's go somebody more obscure. Steve Nash won MVP, right? No, yeah, Steve Nash. You have to win the MVP for the team? This is so whack. It should make that clear. Okay, you know what? I'm protesting this grid. Bucks, Jazz, Bucks, Kings, Bucks, Rockets. Bucks, Rockets. I feel like there's somebody there. $5,000 assists in a career that played for this team. Darren Williams, 11%. Not bad. 5,000 assists that played for the Kings. Did Rondo play for the Kings? Why am I thinking that Rondo played for the Kings? I said, I hate NBA. We lost. Nah, man. Like, it's inconsequential for you. Like, you're locked into that one spot. These games don't actually matter for you. Who do you think the Raptors are taking? So I think they take Maluach if he's there, but I actually kind of don't think he's going to be there. So let me open up one of these mocks. So if it's like this, I kind of hate these pieces. I could see them taking Yakachonis. Oh, if they're fourth, I think they go Maluach. I think and I'm assuming there that Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper go 1 and 2. I don't think we want an Edgecombe. I don't think we want an Edgecombe at all. What, like, we don't need developmental wing pieces. I don't think so. Rondo 19%? No way. That's a lot. Is Knueppel a stretch? You know what? If we didn't go Grady and Jacoby Walter back to back, then I would say no. But he is, just because, bro, we can't go back to back to back getting like shooting wings. Okay, Duke starts the second half with a basket. 36-28. They have the lead. This Houston coach looks stressed. Cryer with another 3. Cryer is heating up. I think he's up to like 15 of the team's 31. We got one man with half the team's points. Proctor to Knueppel. Knueppel to Sion James. Flagg with the ball. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Goes right, loses his footing, slips, gets the ball. Somehow that's not a shot clock violation, but Sion James misses as well. Corver for Jazz and Bucks. That's a great answer. That is a great answer. Ooh, Houston passes into what looked like an open dunk, but he missed the dunk. I think there's a rim violation there, though. I think a Duke player was hanging off the rim. Sion James knocks down a corner 3. Duke PJ Tucker. Del Curry for Bucks and Jazz. Dang, that's since we have competing answers. I feel like Dell is less popular. That's a Turkish last name. So I wonder if that player for Houston is from Turkey. But another open dunk for Duke. Zion James. Actually, back-to-back baskets, but this one's an open dunk. He has 5 points in the game, and I think they both came on they all came on the last two possessions. But he's Steph himself. I mean, I don't know. I don't think his name pops off the sheets. The stat sheets the same way. Cryer with another bucket, bro. Cryer is up to 18 of his team's 36. Cryer has half his team's points. Big up to Sandesh Malagi, who says, I think Gators upset Duke in the finals. I hope so, man. We are not cheering for Duke. This is not a pro Duke space. So hopefully Florida wins. That being said, this isn't entirely wrong because Houston is heating up. Raptors get 1 or 3, RJ gone for sure. But if Raptors get second and Harper, I think IQ is gone because yeah, I agree. That makes sense. Harper is the only thing that could push IQ out. But yeah, I mean, like Walter Clayton Jr., the kind of player he is, if he gets going, if he catches fire, could be a long day. Bobby Jackson for Kings and Bucks. Okay, we got options now. I swear Cooper Flagg's parents have become superstars off of this because they pan to them, like the cameraman pans to them at least 4 times a game. They must be able to go back to Maine and do like ad sponsorships. But yeah, it's an and one for Cooper Flagg. So Cryer is 6 for 9 from the field with 18 points. The rest of Houston's team is 6 for 24 for their totaling 18 points. Ooh, good like post move to get a look by number 13 on Houston, but he just smoked the look completely. This time he's got the size mismatch on Zion James. Maluach is there to help. Great pass though, great pass. 6-point game, 44 to 38. Zion James to Proctor. Proctor goes right. Proctor finds Flagg. Flagg open, knocks down a 3, extending the lead to 9. 15 minutes to go. Flagg with 16 points. It's a bucket by, I think his name is Jenkins, number 13 on Houston. I feel like the second half will finish soon. Yeah, I feel like it's going at a pretty good pace. Kon Knueppel off a screen, wide open 3, knocks it down. And it looks like Duke's perimeter shooting is picking up. It's a dribble handoff for Uzan. Uzan has the ball, goes left, has Maluach. Crosses up Maluach and gets to the basket. Okay, that's the first time I've seen a smaller guard get Maluach switched onto him and actually attack him and beat him. That crossover was clean. My goodness. And then alley-oop to Maluach, who can't catch it and dunk it, comes down with it. The ball gets swung to Sion James for a 3, but he gets fouled. I think you have to take Kon Knueppel 7-8 if Maluach and Queen are gone. Yo, that would completely like. Okay, here's the thing. If that happens, then you trade Grady, right? I feel like you would have to. Very much impossible, but trade down. So then I think I see the merits to the idea of trading down, but then you have to ask, like, who is there worth trading up for? Like, is there a team that's just supremely desperate for one of these players? I don't know. I don't think Grady's untouchable because his defense is ass. No, I'm saying like I'm not, of course, but I'm saying is like forget being untouchable. Like, does the impetus become like, yo, we have to get off of him because we have a log jam and we can't develop all these players at the same time. So like we may as well flip Grady for a different kind of a prospect. Oh man, though, if we trade Grady though, I will miss having this in my StreamYard. I definitely will miss that. Those were good times. Yeah, his defense is horrible. Oh yeah, what the hell? We have a grid to do. All right. Let's go. Let's scroll back. Bucks Jazz. Del Curry. 0.2%. See, told you it would be better than Corver. And then there was another one in here somewhere. Bobby Jackson for Bobby Jackson. I don't even know who this is. Damn, it's not even the right answer. But yeah. Rockets Bucks. Rockets Bucks. There's somebody. Oh, I like Chris Dunn. Actually, no. I like Damian Jones. Aaron Brooks. Ooh. This is what you're talking about, right? It's Bucks. It's not Kings. I like Aaron Brooks, though. I like Aaron Brooks a lot. Frank Kaminsky, Rocket Hawks. Oh, yo, that's unreal. Frank Kaminsky is an unreal pull. And then I think Brooks is Rockets and Bucks, right? Because I don't remember the second team, but I imagine that that's what it is. Oh, true. True. No, I guess not. Damn. All right, this grid's fucked up anyways. 2 guesses left. Okay, let's shoot. Let's shoot for the stars here. Kings. Actually, no, this isn't shooting for the stars, but it's true. Kevin Herter, 33%. Okay, it's too recent. But the game is back. We're going to do a different grid when we get back, though. 10-point lead for Duke after Kon Knueppel makes a jumper. Beno Udrih. Yes. Okay, I like Beno. Damn. And a foul. Foul by Duke. Yeah. Sion James, bro. I don't know if he'll make it to the NBA, but quality role player. We'll pick him up and steal that culture. Okay, true. Undrafted free agent, Miami Heat developmental piece. Zion James definitely fits the mold. I'm telling you. G League PJ Tucker. Flagg goes, shoots free throws, makes the first one. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. During free throws, we grid as well. Okay. And then this ends this one. But Beno Udrih was a great pull, 0.9%. Previous grids. I got sore eyes. If Duke loses, does Maluach's stock drop? I don't know, but it shouldn't. Like that would be it would be a stupid thing to gauge his stock off one game, like win or lose. Because even if you say that he had a bad game in this game, like the criticism should still apply even if the team wins. So I would hope that that's not how teams think. Uzan misses. Duke 12 up. 12 minutes to go. Flagg. Ooh, crossover contact. Cannot finish, but he just created the foul there because he beat his man so badly. Moses Brown. Oh my God. What an answer. What an answer. Moses Brown, 2%. Okay. Mavs and Clippers. Mavs and Clippers. It could have been DeAndre Jordan, but they trapped him in his own house. Wait, we did this 10,000 rebounds for the Mavs already, right? We put Tyson Chandler, and that was too easy of an answer. Okay, we have to think of somebody else though. Oh, Raptors 10,000. Oh, do people know Hakeem? But people look these things up and they would put Hakeem. Okay, 10,000 career rebounds. That was a Raptor at some point. Alonzo Mourning didn't really stick around. Oh, Camby. Guys, wait, no. Camby didn't really stick around either from the Bargnani trade. Wait, but he was on the Raptors before in his career, right? Wait, Bosch. All right. Well, anyways, let me work through these other ones. Raptors, Clippers. Let's go with Stanley Johnson. Wait, what? Was he not a Clipper? Oh, did I mix him up with Rondé Hollis Jefferson? Yeah. You just need somebody who like was on the team at some point that hit that achievement. Damn, I messed it up already. My bad, guys. Mavs, Clippers, and we have some good pulls too. Damn. Oh yeah, I always put Sebastian Telfair for this one. No, I gotta see, bro. What the hell? Stanley Johnson was a Laker. Fuck. Okay, was it Rondé? I think this is the first Raptors category I've ever messed up. Fuck, I'm thinking of somebody else. Jody Meeks. What? That's such a good answer. Wait, what? What? I'm shocked that that's not right. Anyways, this grid is messed up. BK, 10K rebounds. Kevin Garnett, 51%. God damn it, that man is too popular. Okay, let's see how popular Hakeem is. 83%. You pick anybody else. You pick Marc Gasol, that's probably enough. Marc Gasol is probably great. Bosch is great. Okay, next time we know. Raptors 10K rebounds. Don't pick Hakeem. This is why you can't pick legends. The hell kind of shit is that? Born outside of the U.S. Rick Fox. Let's go. 0.7%. Okay. The game is back, though. 14-point lead for Duke as Flagg makes a free throw. Ben Gordon was for which one? Oh, Bulls born outside the U.S.? Yo, Ben Gordon's not from the U.S.? Where is he from? Is he from the Caribbean? Or Luol Deng? I feel like Luol Deng, because of the South Sudan stuff, it might be too popular. My look privilege. No one's talking about the draft. They expect like Grady can be. I think it's Boyles. Ooh, okay. Thomas or OG. Colin Boyles makes sense. Win a few games for nothing, but lose a solid chance. Yeah, that's 6-game a winning streak, man. It fucked us. Ben Gordon is from London. I had no idea. I did not know he was Manda. Proctor, pump fake, drive, floater, misses, flag, offensive rebound, misses. Oh my God, so much chaos. Ball almost got turned over, bringing the ball up the court. Crier with the ball. Uzan sets a screen. Crier goes left. Jumper from the baseline doesn't fall. Offensive rebound doesn't. The putback doesn't fall. No foul called. This game is starting to look like the beginning of the game again with just pure chaos and misses. Nah, I think Powell's too popular. Thomas Sorber was playing well till he got hurt. He's also like OG. I actually don't. Hold on. Where is he projected to go, though? Because I feel like I haven't seen his name in the lottery. Ooh, Uzan. Good move. Cannot make the shot. So it's a 13-point game. We don't do fade of the stream anymore because we just pivot to grids if the game is shit. So I will say, if this becomes a 15-point game at the 5-minute mark, we're out of here. We're just gonna grid our way through the rest of the game. For foot injury, I'll have to look into him for sure. Ooh, what a steal. Great steal by Houston. Other way, they pull up for 3 in transition. It's a bad miss. It sets up Duke to go the other way. Sion slows it down. Oh my God. Crossover past his man. Oh my God. What a pass from number 6. What did I tell you guys about his passing? Even after the turnover, I was like, bro, that guy can pass the shit out of the ball. The way he passed it immediately off the rebound, like he knew where the ball should go before he even rebounded it. The second he caught it, it was gone. Sion James is hurt. That's a shame. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna put some of these answers in because I like these. Ben Gordon, 0.6%. Somebody else put something in here. Sam Cassell for Nets. Oh, this is for the last one. Jody Meeks, Orlando and Lakers. Jody Meeks. Oh, all first 3 answers all under 1%. We're cooking right now. Okay. Vucevic and Matt. So somebody who went the other way in the Vucevic trade. Who went the other way? Oh, Wendell Carter. Wait, Wendell Carter, right? 19%. You guys know him like that? That's crazy. See, okay, this must be too recent. Yeah, no, I played myself. That's way too recent. It's way too recent, man. Fuck. Okay, Nuggets and Grizzlies. I feel like there's it's pissing me off that I can't remember this guy's name. But there's a big with long ass arms. That's pissing me off. Lakers, Grizzlies, you can think of some throw-ins in the Gasol trade. if there's any. Bulls, Grizzlies. Derrick Rose would be way too popular. Bro, he has no clout though. People don't like. I feel like Wendell Carter has no clout. Damn. Danny Green, Lakers, Grizzlies. Let's go. Let's go with it, man. Fuck it. 3%. That's solid. That's solid. Jordan Bell. Jordan Bell. Yo, he's your Jordan Bell knowledge is insane. You need to buy his jersey. Yo, you need to buy that guy's jersey for sure. You could pick one team. Houston pulling up from the corner, missing. See, that's the thing, man. It's tough to watch this game the way Houston is missing. Let's just grid. Okay, if this becomes a single-digit game again, I'll watch it. Okay, Andre Iguodala for Grizzlies, right? Okay, Nuggets born outside of the U.S. that are rare or like not commonly thought of. Okay, I'm thinking Carmelo Anthony times. Do they have a random Euro? Nene? You know what? I like Nene. 4%. Very good pick. Honestly, Wendell Carter is the only thing fucking this grid up. This is an excellent grid otherwise. You know what? Let's do it. All right, I guess not. I guess not. Oh, I already tested out KCP for this. KCP is way too popular. Aaron Gordon is obviously way too popular. Jack White, who is it for this one or the other one? Nuggets, Grizzlies, Jack White. Who? Damn, okay, we actually cooked with this one. I apologize for Wendell Cartering it up. Okay. Oh my goodness. Played in the NBA is crazy. First round draft pick. Okay, this one we should be able to smoke. Played in the NBA, Pelicans. Okay, most obscure Pelican you can think of. Norris Cole as a Pelican? Really? I don't remember him at all. All right, he said, trust me. I'm there. Norris Cole, 0.3%. I said, trust me, I was a Norris Cole fan. I get it, bro. It makes sense as a Heat fan. Okay, most obscure Thunder player you can think of. Oh, Darius, this guy. 0.3%. Okay. Norris Cole for the Thunder as well. Norris Cole fan club. The Norris Cole Defense League chimes in. Okay, most obscure Hornets player. There's some random guys. I want to say Michael Kidd Gilchrist is too. Baisley isn't random. Brother, the 0.3% suggests it's random, okay? Devontae Graham. You know what? I like it. Devontae Graham. Okay, so far, less than 1%. We're cooking. Yeah, they do. They definitely count the Bobcats. First round draft pick will work the other way. Hornets first round pick, that would have been random. Okay. I like Biyombo, but you know what? No, Biyombo is still like, I think he has enough clout. So I don't like Biyombo anymore. Michael Kidd Gilchrist, too famous for the fucking this picture. Who else? Kemba, obviously too popular. The problem is the Hornets, their scrubs are so bad you don't even hear about them. Emeka Okafor, okay, we can put that on standby, but I feel like we can do better. I feel like we can do better. They always pick high too. That's the problem. The Hornets are never picking in the 20s. Have you seen the ugliest jump shot from this white kid? No, I haven't. Drop it in the chat though. Okay, you know what? We'll pass on the Hornets for now. OKC first round draft pick. OKC first round draft pick. Did they draft Roberson in the first round? Because I feel like that is sufficiently random. It rolls off his wrist? How? What? Do they count Sonics? Yeah, they would count Sonics. Oh, Collison. Wait, was Nick Collison a first round pick? Nah, bro. Jeff Green, whenever I put him in this game, he's usually like, I think we put Jeff Green once recently for some random teams. I feel like he would be, I don't know. Okay, you know what? We'll put that on standby, but I feel like we can do better. I actually think if Nick Collison was a first round pick, I think Nick Collison is a great answer. I just don't know for sure that he was a first round pick. Oh, by the way, guys, Al Jefferson for Hornets 10 plus rebounds per game. I think. Do they have to be picked by the team? I think so, because we were talking about it. We actually don't know if the draft night trades, how they factor into things. I actually have no idea. By the way, I said I'd watch the game if it was a one possession game. Oh, sorry, a single digit deficit. It is a 10-point game. So Houston scores one more time and I'm going to lock in. Frank Kaminsky. Oh, I like Frank Kaminsky. This is for Hornets, right? I'm not tripping. He was drafted by the Hornets. Oh, shit. They made it a single digit game. Okay, we got to go back. I owe them it. Glenn Rice. For what team? Fryer with the ball, down 8, 7:15 to go, dribbles it off his own foot out of bounds. See what happens when I tap back into the game? See what happens? Craziness. The Houston coach wanted to kick the ball back onto the court. Zero field goals made by Duke in the last 3.5 minutes, and a foul on Maluach after a missed 3 from Proctor. So the scoring drought continues. Never mind. Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson, first round pick for who, though? Because I like Kaminsky for the Hornets. But if that's a Hornets pick, I feel like I don't know who that is. So maybe that would be better. Also, Hornets 10 rebounds a game. Who was David West's big? So when David West was a Hornets big, who was his center? Was it Tyson Chandler? Okay. Hornets? Okay, we'll go Larry Johnson then. And Houston misses the other way, man. Too many goddamn misses in this game, man. Been annoying as hell. And we have a timeout. Okay, back to the grid we go. First round draft pick, Larry Johnson. For Hornets, right? Yeah. Wait, which Larry Johnson? It's 92, right? Okay, 8%. Surprisingly, that's a damn. People know this guy. First round draft pick. Fuck it, we're shooting our shots here. Nick Collison, 1%. Let's go. Okay, first round draft pick for the Pelicans. First round draft pick for that organization. He's a legend. I mean, I don't. Damn. Okay, I'm unfamiliar. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Oh, he was in Space Jam. Al Jefferson, 11%. Okay, not bad. I feel like some of the obvious picks there would be much higher. OKC 10 rebounds per game. Okay, I remember picking Steven Adams for 10 plus rebounds a game for something, and he didn't get it, and I've been traumatized ever since. So we're not picking Steven Adams. We're not picking Kendrick Perkins as a political protest. Gravis Vasquez for the Pelicans. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, this is solid. 0.09%. What a pick. What a pick, Gravis Vasquez. Reggie Jackson for the Thunder. 10 plus rebounds a game? Brother, no. No. 10 plus rebounds a game. That's all we have left. We have a very solid grid going. Only 2 selections greater than 1%. Also, hold on. I think our record is 23, right? So right now, this is 19, and then all of these together are probably like what? We're at like 21. So we have to shoot for the stars. We have to go less than 1% for both of these to set our record. So we really have to try our best. So for the Sonics organization, we need an OG. We need somebody. We need Digger Ocean or Bayesian Reds to pull up again and bless us with the 90s knowledge. Westbrook is the obvious one. Westbrook is the obvious one. So you know Westbrook is going to take a big chunk of the votes, right? And then I think Serge, I don't even know if Serge did it, but I feel like he's going to take a chunk of votes if he did. I don't even know if Perkins did it or not, but has so much clout. Jack Sigma, okay, let's roll with it. I'm willing because, mind you, we're not here to fuck around. We're here to shoot for 1%. We're here to shoot for 1%. Sigma, 7%. Okay, it's done. We can't tie the record. We can't tie our record. We can still get a very low score though. 10 plus rebounds per game for the Pelicans. I don't mind saying Chandler here. I don't mind saying Tyson Chandler because I feel like Anthony Davis is going to get a lot of votes. Boogie Cousins is going to get a lot of. Ooh, actually, Boogie didn't even do it, but AD is going to get a lot of votes, and then somebody more recent than AD. Who have they had? Who's been there big? I'm tripping. Oh, Valanciunas. You know what? Wait. Valanciunas. No, it's too recent. It's too recent because Wendell Carter was popular. So Valanciunas is definitely going to be popular. Okay, I don't mind doing Tyson Chandler. Fuck it. Tyson Chandler, 7%. Okay, this grid, 17, 35. I think that's our second all-time best. 35 is our second best ever grid. Okay, look at us, man. We did it. We did a good job. Okay, shit, hold on. The game is back in low key. It's a good game. Houston is on an 8-0 run. It is a 6-point game. Knueppel, swing. Zion in the corner, dribbles it off himself, and Houston has the ball down 6 with 5:30 to go. Shit is getting serious. Cryer double teamed, great pass out of it, and oh my god, an easy layup for Houston. They miss. They get an offensive rebound. That guy gets fouled. I don't think they're in the bonus though, so they're just gonna get the ball back. 5:10 to go. Complete and utter chaos. But hold on, I don't know. Do you think Cousins? He would have only had what, like 6 games to do it. There's a chance he averaged like 9.5 in those 6 games. Like it's too small of a sample size. I wouldn't feel comfortable answering Cousins. That shit would scare the shit out of me. Uzan inbounds it. And oh my God, Houston misses and gets another offensive rebound. Okay, what I will say, I don't know if Marcus is still here, but the way Houston is controlling the boards in a game where Maluach is playing is actually ridiculous. Now, I know he's not on the court right now, and he hasn't been on the court all that much, but I wouldn't say that he has dominated, like his presence has dominated the way it should have, even when he is on the court. Houston's been dominating the boards all game. And then another foul by Duke, and Houston has the ball down 4 this time. Is Houston finally in the bonus? No, they're not. A 10-0 run in the last 3.5 minutes for Houston. Uzan goes left, pump fake. Ooh. Isn't it 10 fouls? I'm actually not sure, but it shows that Houston is in the first level of the bonus now. Because there's multiple levels. Houston could not generate a good shot there. A miss gives Duke the ball back. 4:04 to go. Proctor loses the ball. And we're back to a commercial break. Okay, back to the grids. Spurs and Warriors. Spurs and Warriors. David Lee is probably too obvious. Barbosa was not a Spur. What the hell am I talking about? Steven Jackson. I don't know. I think so. I think Steven Jackson would count. Heat and Spurs. Who crossed over between those two teams? See, Genwo, I did not even have to ask you. I've been here before already. Eddie House, 2%. Let's go. Only one team? Who did we used to pick with this? I think I did Jovic once, but there's somebody more random. Do you guys have like an undrafted guy that's only ever been with Miami? Nate Robinson? I like Nate Robinson. Let's do it. 7%. Solid. Post has too much clout. Pajemski. 8%. Damn, he has too much clout too. Cavs only players. I don't even know their random draft picks like that. Okay, I'll leave it, and then I'll leave this as well. Warriors and Spurs. Yeah, I feel like David Lee would be way too popular. Oh, that's Heat only, right? Drew Smith. team, or you can try reserve. I know he's from my G League. Guess not. Cavs and Celtics. Oh, Kendrick. You know what? This one's already messed up already. Kendrick Perkins only 3%. Okay, the clout does not help him, I guess. Kendrick Perkins only 3%. Proctor with free throws knocks the first one down. Okay, I'll have to focus on this game again. Houston did make it at least a close game at the end, but boy, has this showing of misses been annoying to watch. Another miss by Houston. Another possession where they didn't really create a good look. Feels like bigger than making shots. Their issue is creating good opportunities because they take a lot of bullshit and just rely on offensive rebounds. Oh my God. Duke has 0 field goals made in the last 7.5 minutes. Generational stinker. They're lucky that they're up 6. Bro, number 6 is a hell of a passer. As a sets up Cooper Flagg for a wide open corner 3. Jamari Bouye Spurs here. Okay, we'll definitely go back to that. But man, big shot from Cooper Flagg. Great performance from him in a game like this. Fryer almost travels. Yeah, this game's done. Just gonna watch this one last possession. Uzan misses. Offensive rebound by Houston. Another 3 misses. Another offensive rebound. Fryer. Oh my God, man. The offensive rebounds for them is Flagg swats the ball out of bounds. What a well-rounded game from Flagg. You got shot making, you got defense, you got setting people up. Hell of a performance from him. Maybe it's NBA brain rot, but I don't think it was coming down. 3 blocks from Cooper Flagg, though. What the hell? Amazing. Houston with the ball again. And like I said, if they miss, this game is over. He tried to get the and one there. He was in the air for a long time. Okay, 7-point game, 2 minutes to go. Flagg bringing the ball up the court. Proctor dribbles it out of bounds. And Houston gets one last crack at it. Let's see if okay, timeout. Yeah, timeout. Let's see if they can make a 3, maybe make it a 4-point game. Okay, you said Jamari. Hell of a pull there. Since this one's over, let's check how popular David Lee is. Really? David Lee's only 9% here? Who are the popular Warriors and Spurs? There has to be somebody really popular that we're missing. Players to play for the Warriors and Spurs. Chris Paul, Avery Johnson, Richard Jefferson, Kyle Anderson. Okay, shockingly, like there's no huge names. Yeah, free throws for Houston. They make it a 5-point game. They always think of Damian Lee. True. And then another timeout, bro. Too many commercials. Okay. True. Richard Jefferson, 16%. And then Cavs only. No, Heat only. Let's go. Fuck it, man. 12%. Shockingly, not even that. I thought it'd be way worse. Okay, all teams. Fuck. Okay, it's serious. All teams. Kings and Wizards. What a strange combination. Nuggets, Hawks, Nuggets, Clippers. Okay, game's back. Duke is inbounding, 127 to go, up 5, 64 to 59. And Duke calls a timeout because they can't inbound the ball. And this shit goes back to commercial. Bones Highland, I like it. 12% because it's recent, but I like it. Okay, Reggie Jackson for Clippers Pistons. I feel like might be too obvious. Wizards Hawks. Okay, watch this be so popular. And if this is popular, then we cannot really worry about the rest of the game. 52% is ridiculous. Because these are two teams, end of his career. People didn't really rate him like that. But like, bro, this is what I was telling you, General. So many people play this game. When they play this game, they look up the answers. And then when they see Dwight Howard on that list of players, they're like, oh, I love Dwight Howard. And then they pick him. So like I told you for the NFL ones, you would think there's certain combinations of Adrian Peterson's teams where you would be like, oh, nobody remembers that Adrian Peterson was on the Cardinals and the Commanders or the Titans, but then you put him as a combination for those teams and it's like 52% for him as well. So there's certain players, it's just a no-go unless it's really like something obscure, like a statistical thing. Other than that, bro, you can't be picking players like Dwight. Reggie Jackson, now that this is already gone, Reggie Jackson here, 7%. Okay, I thought that might be worse. Russell Westbrook is another one where, bro, he's always Russell Westbrook 36% for Wizards and Clippers. Russ and Dwight Howard always absurdly high. Marvin Bagley, I think that's for this 4%. Ooh, great pull. Pistons Kings. Wait, I think Isaiah Thomas got a random stint with the Nuggets. Let's find out. Isaiah Thomas. 13% for Kings Nuggets is absurd. But he's Isaiah Thomas. So his name pops off the sheet when people look up the players. Lou ever? Are you saying did Lou ever play for the Hawks and the Pistons? By the way, it's a 7-point game now in this game. So honestly, okay, I'll tap back in if it's a 4-point game again. But we got a grid to finish. Yeah, okay, but did he play for the Pistons though? I don't remember Lou Will on the Pistons. I do not remember Lou over there. Detroit and Sacramento, man, what a combination. That's going to be a random player. Detroit and Sacramento? Detroit and Sacramento. Who could that be? Ish Smith. Wait, Ish Smith is Hawks and Nuggets, right? Yo, time to shine. Thank you for bringing up Ish Smith because he's played for like 13 different teams. If when in doubt, just try Ish Smith. Yo, that was wild from that Houston player. Just tapping the ball out of the inbounder's hands. Wait, Pistons, Hawks. Oh, which one is more rare? Okay, let's go here. Ish Smith. Wait, what? Okay, Ish Smith. This one's already messed up with Dwight anyways. What? Okay, Ish Smith. Bruh. Ish Smith. Damn. How? 20,000 points in their career and all NBA? Who was random on that list that we looked up yesterday, man? Why am I blanking on the names? All NBA and cracked the 20,000 list. Okay, I think Havlicek was on the list. Havlicek, 0.8%. Let's go. Awesome start. All NBA. Oh, Ryan Anderson is great. 0. Ryan Anderson is phenomenal. Okay. Is TJ Warren, does he have too much clout because of the bubble? Because Pacers Suns is definitely TJ Warren in my head. But I feel like he might have too much bubble clout. You know what? We're going to find out. 30. I hate that there's people that look up the answers and play the game. Because I don't know. I just don't think people off memory would be thinking of TJ Warren like that. Cole Swider is fire, though. Damn, bro. We actually have such a good grid aside from TJ Warren. Bro, they suck. The people that cheat, they're the ones that suck. Okay, it's a 6-point game. Again, as long as it's not a 4-point game, we're grittying. 20,000 points in their career, but they touched the Phoenix Suns team. Okay, Shaq, you can never answer him. He's too popular. KD, too recent. Charles Barkley, too much clout. Who else was on that organization? Chris Paul? Wait. Did Chris Paul hit 20,000? Did Sean Marion hit 20,000? Who hit 20,000? Oh, Lakers should be easy because there's too many options. Houston. To make it a 3-point. Oh my God, they made it a 3-point game. We have a basketball game to watch. Holy shit. Houston made it a 3-point game. Do they have to be all NBA on the same team? No. So the way this is worked, no. But also the game is stupid. Sometimes they just randomly like switch it up. It's weird. Oh my God, Houston made it a game. Jermaine O'Neal, Pacers, All NBA. What a pull. Wait, yeah. 6%. Fuck, man. TJ Warren, I hate you. Heat All NBA. Heat All NBA. Well, this is gonna be a great test, but Ray Allen. Okay, so then it has to be on the team. TJ Warren already messed up the grid, so I don't mind losing this one. Okay, All NBA on the team. Obviously Shaq, D Wade, LeBron would be popular answers. What about Gary Payton though? No. Why no, Tim Hardaway. 5%. Dope. Okay. Phoenix Suns, 20,000 points. We already talked. Lakers, 20,000 points. Lakers 20,000 points. Let's go with somebody from like the 80s or something. Let's see how many people are thinking Magic Johnson. Oh, he didn't even crack 20,000. I guess not. You know what? Let's see how many people are thinking Wilt. Wilt 7%. Bro, Magic didn't hit 20,000? Oh, maybe it's the health issue. Fuck. Okay. Oh, 5 assists per game in a season? That shit pisses me off so much. But Michael Carter Williams. 4%. Let's go. Okay. 5 assists per game on Cleveland. Surely Mo Williams did it once. 5%. Okay, I'm cooking so far. But we have a game to finish though. Duke inbounding the ball. Surely all they have to do is successfully inbound and hit one free throw. Devontae Graham, Sixers, Hornets. Bet. I got you. Oh my God, they're reviewing some other bullshit, man. What? Fuck. Damn. Rip. We were off to a good start, man. Let me just Aaron Brooks. Did he hit 5 assists a game? Yeah, he did. Cavs, Hornets. Yo, it happens a lot, bro. I thought I was so sure that Kirk Heinrich was a Cavalier at some point. I was so sure. I thought Stanley Johnson was a Clipper. It happens a lot. Oh, Quentin Grimes is way too easy of an answer here. Deshaun Stevenson. What? Oh, no. He was on the Wizards. He was on the Wizards against the Cavs. Damn. Okay, this one is destroyed. This one is absolutely destroyed. We must reset. We must cleanse. Rookie of the man. How many rookie of the years have the Clippers had? Wait. This is bullshit. But Ariza, I think so. Or not. You know what? We need a palate cleanse. Oh, we got a Raptors one? Say less. Do I know if we... I want to say Henry Ellenson, but I don't know if he got a call up to the Raptors, but that would be a crazy answer. Okay, the game is back. Also, Sabonis for what team? Oh, Arvydas Sabonis. That's dope. Okay, I like that answer. But yeah, back to the game. Duke with the ball. Oh my God, they turned it over. Duke turned it over. Houston for 3. Front rim. And a putback. It's a 1-point game. Holy shit. Both teams have one timeout. Oh my God. They get it to Knueppel trapped. They get it to Proctor going up the court. Gets fouled. 20.3 to go. And they're... Oh my God. They really turned it over. Imagine if this guy hit this 3. That guy timed the jump for the putback amazingly. Holy shit. Huge free throws for Proctor. A 68% free throw shooter. He's splitting them at best. If that's what he shoots, he's splitting these free throws. A best case scenario. He moved like Moses Brown. Damn. Slandering our G League legend. Proctor misses the first free throw, and Houston gets the rebound. Houston will get a chance to win the game. Wait, there's a foul? Houston's going to get free throws? A foul on Cooper Flagg. Free throws for number 13. Although I do. Oh, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a crazy ending. Insane bottle job. This is a generational bottle. Okay, big at bro. 63%. He's missing them too, though. Welcome to college basketball, people, where free throws get missed. Number 13, janky ass form, knocks it down. Holy shit. 67-67. Holy shit. Oh my God. There's only 2 timeouts left in the game. I know Duke's gonna take one now, just because they have to settle things down. 63%. And he makes both. Holy shit, they made both. Oh my God, Duke isn't calling a timeout. This is their first lead since the game was, first lead since 6-5, and Duke takes their last timeout. A 16-3 run in the last 2 minutes of the game, or a 13-3 run. Oh my God, what have I been watching? Yo, shout out to the guy that popped up. Where was it? Where's homie? Where is it? There was a shout out to the guy who said Florida over Duke. Yeah, I think Gators upset Duke in the finals. The General hits back immediately. Duke not yet in the finals. That's what we're gonna leave up on the screen. Duke not yet in the finals. Man said hide the game cast. Oh, is it ahead of me? Okay, hold on. I'll take it off the screen then. Give me a second. We got this set up here. You see, you got the like and the sub here. Just a painful reminder if you didn't know already. But yeah, we're gonna keep the thing off the screen for the end of the game. We're gonna keep the keep the thing off the screen. What's his name? Jared Brown. He's on site for anybody who disrespects the Texans, but I don't think he's watching. He's also not like serious about Houston. He's just a Texans fan. But Duke inbounding the ball. 17.2 to go. They have no timeouts left. Knueppel gets the ball. Flagg gets the ball from Knueppel. Flagg, all the space on the world on the left side of the court. Spins, jumper, Flagg, front rim, misses. Rebound by Houston. They get trapped, and Cryer gets fouled with 2.5 to go, and Duke does not have any timeouts, so they're just going to chuck the ball up the court, and Flagg's parents just duck their heads below like the people in front of them so the cameras can't see anything. Oh my God. Flagg with a chance to win the game hit front rim. Yo, shout out to Houston. Houston did God's work today, getting Duke the hell out of this tournament. A generational bottling. Where is it? Where's the comment? A generational bottling. Oh my goodness. We just signed up to watch Duke die today. An official review. Okay, cool. Whatever, man. Okay, so this one, and then it is this one, and then it is this one. Okay. You know what? We're not even going to start this. We'll just recap. We'll just get back to this later. You know what? No grid. We'll just watch the rest of the game. Maluach dropping in the draft. Duke was at 51. 0 rebounds, 1 assist. No, the 0 rebound. It's been a horrible game today. Like, win or lose, absolute stinker from him. What a disaster, man. Aaron Baines, the tank champion. Okay, we got free throws for Cryer. This man had 18 of the team's first 36. Had half of the team's first 36, knocks down the first free throw, making it a 2-point game. Duke would have to hit a 3 to win at the buzzer. He's going to shoot a free throw to try to make it a 3-point game, making it so that Duke can only force overtime. Flagg has the Tatum clutch gene. Damn. Cryer makes the second one. Duke can only force overtime, no timeouts, 3.7 left on their own side of the court. Sion James throws a jump ball to Flagg. Oh my God. They don't get a no. Proctor gets a shot off. It hits the top of the backboard. Houston steals the game in the last 2 minutes. Holy shit. Oh my God. Duke with a generational collapse, an all-time stinker to set up a Houston, Florida final. Oh my goodness. Houston advances to the third national championship game in school history, and Duke crashes out. Duke led all the way through. Bro, Houston got their lead with what? 30 seconds to go for the first time since the score was 6-5. They led for 2 minutes in this game. My goodness. Well, that was surely a fun game to watch, but oh my God. I was mad that I had to watch this game for the first 37 minutes. It was shit. Lots of bad offensive possessions, no, hard time generating good shots, turnovers, missed shots, all of that. All for the ending to be so amazing. Cooper Flagg, his Duke career ends in heartbreak. That's a storyline, man. This is gonna follow him for the rest of his career until he does some shit in the NBA that erases this. But oh my God, UH. I can't even hear the interview. But yeah, that's crazy, people. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Cooper Flagg Choker. Yo, big up, Jez. Good to see you in here. Streets are saying that Cooper Flagg has the Tatum clutch gene. That's what the streets are saying. He sold. He completely sold. Holy shit, bro. I can't believe it. I can't believe it ended that way. Cooper Tatum. What a mess of a game for Duke, man. All three of those prospects too. Duke had a super team in this tournament, and they lost to Houston. But yeah, shout out to General, man. You had the comment of this stream. Duke not yet in the finals, and they won't be in the finals. It's gonna be Houston and Florida, which I will not be doing a watch along for on Monday. I will be back tomorrow to watch South Carolina and UConn. We're gonna watch the women's final. And yeah, that's going to be that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Big up to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel on your way out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern time. So for the UK guys, it'll be 8 o'clock your time. But yeah, women's final. It should be a good time. I'll see you then. You guys take care. I'm out.